I'm apparently live. I have to talk to the microphone. Sorry, welcome to Simon no茶の間. I shall put this down. I am here in my living room on a rather grey and rainy afternoon, and hope that some of you will come and join me. And my friend is messaging me. Yes, but once again, I have not succeeded in finding a guest. I think I did mention at some point in the end. Hello, Nosh. That's a lot of yes. I've got gear everywhere. I mean, this is just this is for when I go wandering about, just to liven things up a bit. Tell me, can you hear the music? I have got some Indian music playing in the background. It's playing in my ears, but I have no idea if you're all being able to hear it or not. Hello, Ty. Hello, Nosh. Thank you for joining at this early hour from America. Mindy's mom and Joyce, it's a bit early for them, I find, or they find. No, you don't hear any music. Well, I'll switch it off then, because it's like Indian music and it's doing my head in. Audio playlist. How do I stop, pause? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I just thought it would give it a bit of ambience to things. Hang on, I just messaged my friend. I'll just say I'm doing started my show, so my messages could be erratic. Excuse me. One finger typing. Right, where were we? Yes, I've had a rather sort of heavy week. I don't know about you guys. Ty, how's your work week been? Nosh, how about you? I'm holding it. Oh, God knows. If I put it down, it goes bananas because it's switched on. Hang on. If I just there we go. I'll switch. Oh, it's died. So I can put it down now. Hey, Janina. Rainy. Oh, yeah, it was raining. I mean, I cycled into town for coffee this morning, as I usually do. And I had to take an umbrella with me and a coat. It's June. It's normal. It's Belgium. It's June. It's raining. Oh, and it's basically the same weather as London, in fact. Yes. Or Finland. Or actually Japan. I was chatting with my friend in Japan, and it's been the same weather there. Oh dear. And she's just. I'm on a diet. A kind of a diet, because I noticed that certain trousers that I possess were not fitting properly, and when I looked down, I could just about see my toes. So I decided that it was best. I mean, having said that, I've got a bottle of wine here. But having said that, I decided to cut out sugar and cut out this and cut out that. Nosh is going. And my friend just decided to message me with like the fact she's made a cheeseburger. And I've just had some mixed nuts for my lunch and a bit of cheese. Oh dear. Be sure and cut out the salads. My week has been rather heavy. I think, what was it, a couple of days ago, I helped. I was drummed up by work to go and help with some builders that sometimes work for us, and in exchange, I was sent to help them with the job. And it rained all day, and we were shoveling sand and cement all day, and I just got absolutely soaked and filthy. Hey, Perk. And then the next day, I had to go and help break out a yard. It's all very exciting, but wasn't a very big yard, but it was about 20 tons of rubble that had to be broken out, and me carting it in wheelbarrows and putting it in a container. Unless it's macaroni or potato. Yes. I have to get rid. Yes, I don't really eat potato that much. Chips, fries, I eat, which is not ideal the best. So yes, how's your week been? I'm recovering basically from my endeavours this week. But Monday, I've got to go. Now we've broken it all out. Monday, I've got to go back with the builders and we fill it all in again and put fresh tiles in there. So you know all about that, Ty, if you're still, but it's all hands on deck because it's all got to be done within one day. So I've got to get there at something like 5:45 in the morning, 7:45 in the morning, and do all that. Oh, yes. Yes, I have a degree in fine art, and I shovel rubble for a living. Chips, yeah. French fries are the window to weight gain. Yeah, but I mean, having said that, I've just described my work week, so I need the energy. But my body is no longer a youthful 20 or 30 something that can burn that off. When you pass certain threshold, your metabolism does not respond well to things that you used to enjoy eating as a younger person. Hey, Tomo, I'm not too bad considering that I went to bed at 1:30 in the morning after having sort of panicked and created the advert for the show and the link and everything. Generally, I'm slightly more organized normally, but it didn't happen. And I like to sort of, I mean, I have several new subscribers. I have a mystery subscriber who keeps unsubscribing and subscribing, has no videos on their channel, has a Chinese or Japanese name, and constantly I see so-and-so is subscribed to your channel, and so-and-so unsubscribes, and then so-and-so subscribes again. Not quite sure what's going on there. Ah, yes, you were in Toronto to London. Then, wait a minute, Finland. You're going back to Finland? All right. My friend is probably. What are you drinking? Well, this morning I had a large cup of coffee. I usually I have coffee, a small cup of coffee and a bunch of chocolates at this chocolate shop. Oh dear. Oh dear. Hangouts on Air is going away later this year. Oh dear. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I've just noticed that in the corner there. So there's no more setting up schedules. I should just randomly appear on Saturdays at my usual time then. I mean, luckily I've been doing it long enough for you all to know when I shall have to do an advert and say, okay, everybody, get ready. I'm starting. Bloody YouTube. Excuse my French. I'm drinking wine now, as I shouldn't be. I mean, I'm drinking white wine. Red wine is apparently does put on a lot of weight, or makes you put on a lot of weight. And I read that white wine is less so, but I mean it's relative. I mean it's mostly sugar. Yeah, Streamlabs. I checked that out. I mean Joyce told me about that, and Jackie. White, Californian white. I had Californian red last week. It's Californian. But Streamlabs wants your soul, basically. It wants to have entire access to your YouTube channel, to be able to delete, modify, edit, and everything from your entire video collection. And I thought, no. All right, it could be a glitch. Yes. Well, it's you know, I vacillate between sort of 455 to 456 to 457 subscribers, and I don't know why. Yeah, I know. I mean, I mean, I'm tempted to use something, because I don't know what this means if they get rid of Hangouts on there, whether I will be able to have comments come up if I just go. I'll have to try that. I'll have to try just streaming from my webcam. Hey, Bilko. And see whether I can get comments coming up. Yes, well, I shall go. After this, I shall go and drink some water, Janina. Yes. Yeah, or it could be a schizophrenic changing that. Yeah, I thought about that. Yes, I mean, I am consistent. I consistently produce shows every week and an advert, and sometimes I get a dislike, and I'm just wondering whether it's this person. I'm not quite sure what's going on. So, my plans for next week. My plans for next week could be different because my youngest son is having his graduation. Well, end of year ceremony, and we're going to go and buy him some cool clothes to wear for that on the Saturday, probably. So I shall be doing that rather than doing the show on the Saturday, and it'll be shifted to the Sunday, I imagine. I might do it a little bit later, so Nosh and Joyce and Mindy's mom don't have to get up so early. I'll still have to get up early. Just can't do it like in the evening or anything. Sorry. Why diet and where from? Hang on. Why diet? Why diet? Why diet? I explained earlier, my trousers starting to, that used to fit, have stopped fitting comfortably. And where from? Where the strange person who keeps subscribing and unsubscribing. They have a Chinese or a Japanese name, and no content on their channel and no videos. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. When YouTube subscriber, yes. I mean, I like to sort of know my use. I know you guys, and I know quite a few. There's hundreds of subscribers of mine that I don't know. If you're watching, hello. I look too skinny. From the waist up, I'm fine, and from the waist down, I'm fine. It's just in between. It's just that visceral fat, which is deep belly fat, which is the worst, apparently. Which presses on your organs and whatnot, and makes you sort of susceptible to type 2 diabetes and all kinds of nasty things. But mainly it's just vanity. I'd like to have a flat stomach. Oh, my friend's just messaged me. She says she's full. Have fun. Ponder's stomach. All right, get two smaller mirrors. Well, yes. I mean, if I took this shirt off, I would like lose subscribers. But I mean, yes, I'm thin here. I mean, it's a typical thin male thing where you for people over 50, where your visceral fat builds up because your metabolism has stops working properly at a certain age, and you can't drink beer and eat cake ad infinitum. I know it's the age thing. It's the age thing, but I mean, but look at Eric Surf 6. But he does all those ridiculous push-ups and surfing and stuff, and he's about a year older than me. So if you're watching, Eric, I envy you, but I mean, I don't envy all the effort you have to put in to get that flat stomach. Well, I can what? I can get 2 mirrors, or I can do exercise. I'm tempted just to get the 2 mirrors, actually. And I'm sipping on my wine now, rather than gulping it back. It was at first wine on my shows was very pleasant. Also Dutch courage, but now I don't really need Dutch courage. You could eat the food; it hangs out with you longer. Yeah. Everything will kill you in the end. There is no escape. I tell you what, I spend the morning sort of. I'll get some backgrounds going. Where's me? I'll switch to some backgrounds because in my advert I did have some Japanese. There we go. This is Mori Gardens in the Mori estate in Yamaguchi. And it could change in a minute. There we go. It changes. Oh, this is Benten Beppo Ike or something like yes. Benten Pond, also in Yamaguchi. Change food habits. Yes, Sergeant. Yes. Exercise. Well, as I was saying earlier, I get plenty of exercise at work. It's a very physical job. So at the end of the day, I'm completely knackered and have no urge to go and do any more exercise. Also Yamaguchi, rice field somewhere. Swimming actually is the best exercise, apparently, all round. All your muscles are worked and you do plenty of cardio. It's just going into the swimming baths when it's full of kids and old ladies after work. No, sorry. Not me. That's the view from Kiyomizudera to some pagoda that I can't remember the name of. Cycling's not quite sure whether it spares my knees. I knacked my knees by cycling a lot, but then I was cycling uphill a lot back in the Lake District in England. And it kind of like did my knees in a bit. This is Nagoya Castle. Yeah, I mean, I can eat plenty of stuff and not gain a tremendous amount of weight. It just sort of accumulates in a certain place. Yeah, compared to running and jogging, I have never jogged or run for other than out of extreme necessity. This is Kokobunji Hiwatari Fire Festival in Yamaguchi. And after that, it all burnt to the ground. All the Shugendo priests and walked through it in bare feet, and then the crowd, including me, all walked through it. The elliptical machine is easy on the knees. Not quite sure what an elliptical machine. Laying on the sofa, yes. If laying on the sofa will reduce my pot belly, you would not see me now. I will be lying flat here. Yoga. I did yoga for. Yoga isn't actually very good for cardio. For burning fat, makes you sort of bendy and supple, and focuses the mind and calms you by increasing your carbon dioxide levels due to the breathing techniques. But for losing weight, unless you follow things like the yogic Ayurvedic diets and stuff, it's not not the best. I mean, basically, you're reducing your metabolic rate. So if you're not adjusting your diet and doing yoga, you'll just balloon. Hot yoga, no, yes, no. Bikram yoga, you can have it. Sorry. This is Fututoku. Look it up. Fututoku Shrine in the middle of Nihonbashi. If I pronounce that correctly, the Fututoku bit. It was reconstructed in 2016. Beer yoga. So, yes. Well, there's all kinds of yoga. Royal yoga, jnana yoga. Jnana is the yoga of knowledge, where you exercise the mind. This is Nezu Shrine in the Yamasen district. World Heritage Site. And close to a restaurant that I'm friends of the owners of, which is why I pop in to this shrine whenever I go. Pig yoga. Okay. Yes, that'll be in California, probably. Oh, this is inside the Mitsukoshi department store. It's an amazing statue above actually an organ that is played in the middle of the store at certain occasions, and it's some goddess or other. This is a random pagoda in Kyoto, name of which I can't remember. Goat yoga. Dear me. Poor animals. No. Yoga pants and animals. Oh, no. Dear me. Oh dear. What is Britain coming to? I'm going again to Britain in about a month as my usual summer visit to my folks. Be the last time before it collapses into the abyss of Brexit. Yoda yoga. Enlightened I am. Not. Kyoto Station. There we are. Cool place. Very cool place. Confusing as well. Escalators that go up and take you to places that don't seem to have any purpose. I seem to remember. Also, I tripped on the escalator because I was so busy filming. The escalator came to the end and I nearly fell off. This is Tokyo from the Metropolitan Government Building, I think. One of the views. Kyoto Station built in 1996. 66, I don't think so, 1996. Yes, it would be a very smelly yoga studio with goats. Ah, sorry, Tomo, yes, 96, not 66. 66, it would be as old as me. This is, I can't remember the name of the village, but it's about like 10 miles outside of Kyoto on a river. That was me having my lunch sat over a river. Polar bear yoga. And this is the temple or shrine? Shrine at the top of the mountain before I went down to the village to go into the restaurant over the river. Yeah, Kyoto Station is cool. I mean, you go into Kyoto and you see all these historic buildings and stuff like this. This temple, this shrine on top of a mountain, and center of Tokyo, there's this fantastic modern, but beautiful modern. This is This is some lizards spouting water at a shrine in Todoroki Valley in Tokyo. Or is it a temple? Because there's a Buddhist figure above there. Oh, yes, I'm going to have to save up all my overtime from this year and next year in order to get back to Japan next year. My friend has volunteered. My friend from Nihonbashi, she's volunteered for helping at the Olympics. So I checked what dates the Olympics were, and I should be going after that. Yes, but Perk would wear a polar bear outfit. He'd be all right. Skip 2020. Sorry, no, I can't skip 2020. I've had to skip 2019. I mean, after the Olympics, it should be all right. Yeah, that would be cool, Nosh. I mean, generally, I'm aiming for sort of October, November, I should think, 2020. It's nice, normal weather that I can cope with. Oh, this is Meiji Jingu. They're like Japanese weddings go on there for like every 5 minutes. And the good old Asakusa shrine. Can't remember the name of that gate. Yeah, that's why I'm waiting until after the Olympics. Yeah, November, end of November. Early November weather is, and September, October can be still quite warm. Sensoji, that's it, Tomo. Yes, Sensoji. I mean, it's all my photos are like, oh, it's gone round. Okay, I'll switch to England and Belgium. A bit of ride. Here's Ghent, which is about half an hour down the road by car from me. You take them all together at once in the year, and that's it then, Janina. Mine are split up. I take summer and Christmas. Hey, Leonie. This is somewhere in Ghent. Can't remember. I think it's one of the streets near the castle. Not so many. I was looking on my computer for photos to balance it out, not just photos of Japan, but photos of Ghent and my hometown in England. And they're all on my phone and not on my computer. This is a random windmill somewhere in my part of Belgium. Yes, we all like Japanese structures, and you like Western structures. Also, anybody still watching? After the show, around about 3 o'clock. So a good hour after the show, Asagi from Asagi's Life is having a live premiere of a video of her and Eric Surf 6. So I'm going to try and watch that after I've collected my son. So maybe go and check that out too. Where is it? Oh, sorry. This is in Flanders somewhere. I can't remember. I mean, these are all like photos I took when I was making videos, so they're quite old, from like 3 or 4 years ago, when I used to go out and make videos of village walks in Flanders, which is north of Belgium. Nosh has a mid-century modern home. This is England, the north of England. You can just see in the distance there's a little strip of blue between the green. That's a lake. And this is me and my son going for a walk while my eldest son was going for a ride at a farm where my sister used to keep her horse. She keeps it somewhere else now, but not too far away from this. Hey, Jackie. This is the reflection of a castle or a stately home about 10 miles from where I live. I haven't been there for a while. I think it's deserted. Oh, I've lost connection. Emmerdale. Emmerdale? No, it's not Emmerdale. This is northwest England. It's a Lake District. This is up behind my parents' house. Sort of, well, my parents' house doesn't back onto this, but if you walk about 5 minutes up out of the back of my parents' house, you come across this scenery. Hello. Oh, we're back to Ghent. I shall just go back to here for the moment and power up my gimbal. Woo! What's it? 1, 2, 3. Oh, wake up! Why is it not? Why is it? Wake up! Doesn't like it. Does not like it. Oh, there we go. Oh no, there's something wrong. Ah, yes, it's out of balance. Oh, that's why. Hang on. Try again. Sorry. Talk amongst yourselves. There we go. Whee! Okay. Now then, connect. Samsung. Yeah. Blah blah blah. Connect. Blah 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 blah. Hey, Lord of the Bushes is here. Hello, Daniel. Where was that anyway? Accept. Incoming request. Accept. Okay. The picture could be quite fuzzy because it's connecting through an app. Okay. And you must turn the microphone on. All right. Let's go for a walk. I can't see your comments, but I shall show you what it's like outside. It was raining this morning, but now it's rather nice. I mean, and I'm sat in here, but at least I have company. That's the main thing. Oh. Tosu. Oh, tosu. Yeah, tosu, not tosu. It's rather nice actually outside. I mean, you can see my dining room and my washing hanger. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was lucky, Leonie, with this. I mean, my sons gave me a gift voucher for my birthday, and I just added to it and got this. So basically, I paid about 75 euros for a 120 euro gimbal. That being said, I've not had too much use out of it because YouTube decided to stop doing live hangouts. Well, Tomo, it's okay if you can find sort of some nice places. There are nice places here, but like with all things, like nice places in Japan or nice places here, finding somewhere to live that's affordable is difficult. Ah, hang on. Can I do this? You want to see me? Oh, there we are. Oh dear. I prefer my webcam. Sorry. Let's go back to my webcam. I'm all fuzzy. Not only pot-bellied, but fuzzy. There we go. Let's knock that off. Clear. Okay. Remote device was not connected. It switched off. I just thought, well, I've got I've got double glazing. But I can tell you there is a railway line there just across the road there as well. So it does get quite noisy. 3 o'clock in the morning when the goods trains go past. And fun fact, when I first went to Japan and experienced my first earthquake, I was not remotely sort of worried at all because it was actually less than what happens when a goods train goes past here at 3 o'clock in the morning. The whole house starts to shake. Mm. So yeah, next week it could be more of the same of this. I'm not quite sure. If you like this, please vote now for more of the same. Tom would like to see my YouTuber tools. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I hadn't really used this much for YouTubing, other than when I was able to do live streams, and I've used it occasionally for adverts. But I've not really made any videos with it. Should do really, because you can do all kinds of neat stuff like time lapse and all that. Yeah, I mean it's all right. I mean the normal trains that go past, passenger trains, so they go past quite quickly and don't make so much noise. But the goods trains go on forever. And Beaujolais. Yeah, easy chatting, topic to topic. I mean, it's nice to have guests. Sandy, who was on my anniversary show, I've still got to do the questions for her. She'll be on at the end of the month, and I'm going to try and contact Shinichi when he's recovered. Counting on a bit of support from Nosh there, to see if he and Satoshi will join maybe next Sunday. Where do you have your phone? Do you use a phone or do you use a camera, Tomo? I mean, that's all you really need. Back in the day, people just used to have little point and shoot cameras that shot at 720p, if that. Monk parakeets. You don't have a cat then, Perk? Getting old sucks. It does. It does. At least you go to sleep. I went to bed at 1:30 in the morning and woke up at 6 in the morning. This is why I needed a bucket of coffee this morning. And Joyce would sympathize with me. Two phones. Good grief. I mean, that's luxury. If I had two phones, I could actually do a live streaming. I could have you guys just watch my channel on one phone, and then have the other phone in the gimbal for videoing. I might investigate that. Whether I could get a cheap second-hand smartphone just to have YouTube on it. It's like extravagance, really. Not quite sure, but I mean, it's the only way I could think of doing it. I did try and set it up, but I have to start the Hangout on this computer and then go off somewhere. Have the Hangout running while I go off somewhere, which is a bit silly. You do have a cat. The cat is like looking at the parakeets, looking at you, and going for. I'm going to have to investigate that Hangouts on Air is going away thing. Where are we? Sorry, it's gone quiet. I was lost track there for a moment. So actually, I should go outside now that it's looking rather nice outside. But normally, what I will do is go and pick up my son, come home, and hang up my washing, and then wait until my son lets me go on his PlayStation 4. Recommended places in Europe. Well, I would recommend Switzerland. Frederick isn't here, but I've been to Switzerland, and just quite impressive with the mountains and the valleys and so on. I would recommend Britain. You've been to Britain, you know what it's like. But there are places Scotland and the north of that you might not have got to. I would recommend certain areas of France, sort of the Loire Valley and south of France for scenery. And Germany, I have not really been much into Germany. Belgium, in the south of Belgium, the Ardennes and sort of the hilly bits. It's expensive in Switzerland, yes. Yeah. And where else would I recommend? I've had friends say that Spain and Portugal, if you like hot places, Spain and Portugal are good for that. Italy is quite nice. Italy, yeah. I've mostly been in the north of Italy, not the south. Furthest south I got was Florence. But that's good. Venice and Florence. I would recommend Venice, actually. Yeah, if you could get a trip to Venice. Hey, Lenise. What's the weather like with you in Yamaguchi? I mean, Tokyo is peeing it down, but I forgot to check Yamaguchi weather. Scotland next year, Tom. That's good. Yeah, west or east Scotland. I've been mostly up to the west of Scotland, like the Mull of Kintyre and places like that, and the Highlands, the Western Highlands. I did have a friend who now lives in Stratford-upon-Avon, but she used to live in the northeast of Scotland near Aberdeen. So that's the only time I ever went up that way. Rainy season, humid. It was raining this morning here, but I mean, it's reasonable temperature, sort of 18 degrees, not too bad. Okay, Nosh. Feet up on the sofa for your diet. Did I hear the news? What, Janina? Tell me? I don't know. I generally don't watch television or peruse news sites, so I'm not quite sure what's happened in Venice. Something bad? 18 degrees, yes, in Belgium. Edinburgh Castle, yes, Edinburgh Castle is very nice. And at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, they fire off a 25 millimeter cannon to mark the hour. And as a 5-year-old boy, I jumped out of my skin when that went off. Sofa to the bed. Okay. Venice sunk already. Now, what? Tell us, Janino. I'm on the edge of my. I literally am on the edge of my seat here. I mean, the last I was in Venice in 1992, and it was all right then. I went into St. Mark's and all that business, and I ate spaghetti in a house with some Italian friends overlooking the canals and waved at Japanese tourists actually going past on their boats. Oh, it's sinking. It's sinking. Ah, well, yes. Unfortunately. Yes, you build a city on a marsh using wooden logs to build on, kind of. Yeah, I quite like to experience rainy season in Japan. I mean, I like to watch videos of Tokyo Street View because I've met the chap that does them. His 4K videos, and I always like the ones where he films rainy temples and stuff. Very relaxing. It's been sinking for years. It's probably reached critical mass now. 19 degrees. There you are, Englandese. It's only 19 in Japan, but that's in Shikoku. Not quite sure what it is in Yamaguchi. Well, yes. I mean, we're all pumping out greenhouse gases. Well, I live in Belgium and neighbouring Holland, and there's nothing much over sea level here. So it's going to be a bit of a problem. I may move before I get too old to some higher ground or something. Unfortunately, my sons sort of enjoy living here, so they're going to have a bit of a problem. They'll be having to learn how to steer boats. Yeah, I'll have to check, Tomo. I'm not sure. Or ask Englandese in comments. He'll tell you. Humid, hot, and wet. Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, I prefer that kind of to baking heat. '24. Oh, that's quite a difference. It was 18 in Tokyo. Actually, it's very similar weather. Well, it's dark now in Tokyo, but I was talking to my friend this morning, and it was raining in Tokyo. I said she should go out and go and get a coffee to, like I was going to do. But she said, no, it's raining. I was chatting with a friend of mine in the countryside outside Toronto. I've forgotten the name of the place where it is. But anyway, it's sort of like southwest of the city. But yeah, she's a retired political journalist that has been friends with me since Three Old Dudes days. I was chatting with her. She lives there. 30 degrees. 30 degrees and humid. No, 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 no. Ontario. Ontario is the capital of, or is the state of Ontario. Hot and dry. Mm. I prefer sort of mild and dry, mild and dry, and slightly overcast. And Tuesdays, mildly overcast, mild, overcast. Everybody's at work. Nobody's rushing around madly after the weekend on a Monday. You know, everything's settled down. This is if I don't have to work. Ottawa, yeah, dry and comfortable. I think we all like dry and comfortable. Right now, I am dry and utterly comfortable on my sofa. I was like, sent the link to Radri because he does his show. He does his show always from the sofa. So I thought, why not? I mean, this is my living room. I've had to transport my desktop downstairs again, but I know there's only so many times you can show a living room from Fukui as your backdrop. I'm very relaxed. It's a nice relaxing. This is my relaxation. I look forward to this and chatting with you lot on a Saturday or a Sunday. Next week it'll probably be Sunday. Hey, Nastia! How is it in Siberia? We've been talking like we've had temperatures of 18, 19, 24. Sunny. It's sunny here. Sunshine, which is burning out my camera now. There we go. No, I don't really get nervous in a live stream because I'm staring at myself on a television, and you lot are not sat there. If you're all sat there, they're like waiting for me, and I mean, but even then, if you had sat there, we would all be like having a chat and drinking, and it's all right. And I've been doing this for years. I've been literally, I've been doing this since 2013. So it's yeah. You should try it, Tomo. Everybody should try a live stream. I mean, all that happens, you don't see the other person unless you've got a guest, and then you just see them in a little box in the corner, and it's just like Skyping with somebody. Yeah, if I couldn't vlog. I can do this. I couldn't walk around blabbing to myself on the streets. Oh, and I've done that obviously in live streams with you lot, but I mean, I feel all right because I'm talking to you lot. But to do a vlog, no, I can't do that. Or you could try it in Java. I don't know actually. I mean, because this is the thing. Because with our community here, I mean, there's not a lot of Japanese. There's a Asagi and there's you, and that's not. I mean, I don't really know too many other Japanese YouTubers who YouTube in English, but there's a big market, if you like, a big market for those that do it. And obviously, you'd have to sort of like do crazy stuff like hikakin to get popular. I don't know. Yeah, I'm wondering where Drew is. I sent him a link. I haven't seen him around for a bit. No, I'm thinking of my Popperly. I'm going to. This is going to last me a lot longer than I thought it would be. I shall do an update next week and tell you whether my trousers fit better or not. Oh, my Japanese! I've got a Japanese. I missed my Japanese lesson because of that work I was doing last week, and next week I think is a test, and we have to in groups of 2 we have to have a conversation, and I think it's going to go badly. I watch Mickey. Sometimes I watch Mickey, but I've tried watching Mickey, but I mean, I suppose it's a bit like what I'm doing now, but she's just constantly like saying hi to everyone. Hi, 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 hi. And nothing really gets said, to be honest. It's very like energetic, that's for sure. Are you still there, Nastya? Waits for response. Ah. So I'm just looking in the list. Are you putting any more videos out, Tomo? I'm just seeing who Nosh has gone to sleep probably. But content creators. I mean, I've got videos all stored, all the raw images on this computer. I could like pop out a few videos if I've got nothing else to do tomorrow. I could go and edit. All right, Simon's living room, and they all go, brilliant. So it could be that they're underage Japanese viewers. Konnichiwa, konbanwa. Simon と申します。What did I say? What did I say? I said konbanwa and Simon と申します. For all those Ingleese students who might be watching, please subscribe. I need everybody I can get. I need to get 1,000 subscribers. Pass it on to your friends around all of Yamaguchi. Yes, I'm sorry. I talk quite fast, Tomo. I'm sorry. Simon who? What? No, not interested. Okay. So I don't have any underage viewers from Yamaguchi. You know, my Japanese, yes. I mean, I know lots of words, and I know lots of particles, and I know lots of verbs. I mean, it's just putting them all together. It's difficult. I used to have a cat a long time ago. If you're asking if I had pets, not allowed to have pets in this apartment, which on the one hand is unfortunate, but on the other hand, means there's not a lot of dog hair or cat hair that I don't have to clean up. You don't understand either, and you're in. I'm talking too fast for you. Okay. My sons have got 2 cats. My sons, my son and ex-wife have 2 cats and 2 chickens. They used to have rabbits, but they died. As rabbits I want to do. Well, it's getting to that time of day, ladies and gentlemen, where I have to sort of pack all this up and cart it off back upstairs and go and get my son. So next week, it could be more of the same. It depends on my success with Shinichi or anybody else that I try to get for the show. But hopefully next week I might have a guest. Otherwise, it'll just be all this again, which is good. I enjoy it. I mean, and I hope you do too. And I will 2 Norwegian forest cats and a Labradoodle. I thought a Labradoodle was just something made up, but it's real. Yeah, okay. A Norwegian forest cat. Nature walking. Nature walking. Oh, you mean like a live stream? The only thing I can do a live stream, I can just from my phone I can set it up to go live streaming, but I won't see your comments. It'll just be me rattling on out in nature for an hour. what you'll have to do is if I get lots of like Facebook Messenger messages saying nature walk next next Sunday from you guys, then I might do that. A nature walk regardless of lack of feedback. I mean, it's the feedback really that I enjoy. A picnic live stream. Yeah, I mean, weather permitting, I could go out into and 4G permitting, I could go and I haven't had a picnic for years. I should be having a low fat picnic. Well, the time has come, ladies and gentlemen, whereby I have to say goodbye. Can't do a nature walk and put it up as a background. Oh, yeah, that's a possibility. Well, but if it's fine tomorrow, I could do that actually. Maybe even get my sons to come along. A baguette. It would have to be a wholemeal baguette, and it would have to be alcohol-free, sugar-free wine and low-fat cheese. Yeah. Well, I have received from you, and I hope I have given you empathy, which was the title actually of this show. It was something that I was chatting with my friend from Binghambashi yesterday evening, and we were discussing things like lack of empathy and the need for empathy. So that's what brought the title up. Okairi, okaire shimasu. Thanks. Okay. Right, I better stop. Randomly going on here. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope this has not been. I mean, I sometimes check the views. It doesn't always like add up, but I mean, I do it mainly because I can't Skype with you guys. I mean, this is the nearest I get. So, otsukare-sama deshita. Yeah. Okay. See you, folks. See you next week. And thank you for joining. And have a nice rest of the day for those of you who just got up, and a nice evening for those of you who, for now, it's getting towards bedtime. See you guys. Bye.